Hello and welcome to the Sean of the South podcast. I'm Sean Dietrich, and for the next few minutes, I'd like to share a little something that I hope makes you laugh, or brings you hope, or just makes your day a little bit better. Merry Christmas, Layla Grace. I got your name from the church Christmas tree. It's kind of like Angel Tree, where you buy gifts for kids whose names are on the tree. Your card was hanging on a branch when I was walking through the lobby. I was talking to people and shaking hands, and that's when I noticed your photograph hanging there. Your hair is the same color as mine, red. God help you. When I saw your picture, I thought to myself, she looks like she'd make someone a really good friend. So I lifted your card from the tree and I inspected it, and immediately I fell in love with you. For starters, I really like the name Layla. It's a good name. I had an aunt named Layla. She smelled like old lady perfume and her couch was covered in plastic, but she was very nice, and sometimes she babysat me. Mother was always reminding me to behave for Aunt Layla and not to stress her out because she had IBS. That's an adult condition that we probably shouldn't go into. But your second name, Grace, oh, what a wonderful name, for obvious reasons. Also, I don't know if you know this, but the letters in Layla Grace can be rearranged to spell lycra algae. So this has to be a sign. So anyway, the card said that your mother is in prison and your dad died from an overdose. You've not met either of them. You live in foster care, a group home, an orphanage basically. And you're 7 years old. Your favorite food, you say, is ice cream. And the card also says that you're sweet and you like playing with dolls, that you often pretend that you're their mother, that you carry them around and your foster mom overhears you tell the dolls, "I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you." Your Christmas wish list was simple. It was written in your own hand, and may I say, you have superb handwriting, Layla Grace. All you wanted was kinetic sand, a doll, an LOL doll, whatever that is, and a warm coat. Your favorite color is purple, but pink will do in a pinch. The first thing I did was I went to the store and I found a coat in your size. It's purple and white with a hood, and I got some mittens too, even though you didn't ask for them. Also purple. I figured little girls need purple gloves to match their purple coats. Then I found your kinetic sand you were talking about. Took me a long time to find the right color. The sand is also purple. Well, sort of. Technically, the sand is red and blue, but you can mix the colors together to make purple. I know this because I asked a Target employee about this, and his response was verbatim, "I think red and blue make purple." Also, I got you a few baby dolls. They are not purple, but one of them has red hair. God help her. When I dropped all the gifts off at church, I found a lot of other people doing the same thing, Layla Grace. Everyone had wrapped gifts that they were donating to kids just like you. And I asked people about the kids they were buying for, and I saw a lot of photographs in return. But mainly, I couldn't wait to show these people your photo. And guess what? Every person I showed your photograph to, they all said the same thing about you. "Oh, she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen." So then I'd tell them your name, and they'd all answer by gasping and saying, "What a beautiful name." And then I'd tell them, "Yep, she's my friend," because that's what we are now, Layla Grace. We're friends. And as your friend, I pray that your Christmas is filled with lots of ice cream and love. Well, thanks for listening to Sean of the South. I've been your host today, Sean Dietrich, and it has been a true privilege. To find out anything more about what I do, you can visit SeanDietrich.com, or for those who are not particularly good spellers, you can visit SeanOfTheSouth.com, and there you can find out all sorts of information that you didn't know you didn't need to know about me. And while you're there, I hope you take the time to drop me a line. Tell me what's important to you. Tell me what's going on in your life. I'd like to hear it. And in case anyone hadn't told you today already, I love you. Now go say that to somebody else. Have a great day.